Ladies, gentlemen, and that beautiful techno-colored rainbow in between, welcome back to another video of mine, and this is my second time recording this. Because I forgot I turned off the mic and everything. Yeah. Anyways, this is at Pastra's I Revisit Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay. I said this in the intro you will not see yet, but, it's literally just that. No. Please go to his channel, subscribe, like, watch his videos. They're really good. Maybe one day we'll get to the Nemesis. But, yeah, who knows? Yeah, no shit. I hate it when shit like this happens. Because then no one wins. Like, guys, let's be adults. Let's not be children, because we aren't. People are going to have different opinions to you. And they're going to think different things. So, you know what? Let those with their own opinions be their own opinions, and don't drag down the rest of the community, because you're the reason why people hate people in your community. You're the reason. It only takes a few bad apples to spoil the broth. Even though it did. Wow. Good for you. Ha! Yeah, I am. I get the intro. I have ADHD as well. I go on all of the tangents. And I love this, like, introduction, like, way to, like, properly start the video. Fair. Yeah. Wow. Playing it. Holy crap! Yeah, no. Or it was a point and click adventure. Yep. Yeah. Wait, what was that? Quick fun fact. This is a term to describe the horror game subgenre that was also popularized in another of Scott Cawthon's games called Stand Survive, where you basically try to not die in the woods. Honestly, it's a really fun game. You should give it a chance. It might be just me, but I think people no longer remember that game much as they're used to compared to Scott's previous ones. Although I could be extremely wrong, and that would. And what would I know? I'm just a text scrolling. Yeah. Would kill him. Yeah, but I mean that is basically the story. Or That is the story of Five Nights at One, or Five Nights at Freddy's 1. That's it. That's the plot. Now, there's a lot of subtext that he'll go into, but yep, start. Okay, that's a kick-ass pillow pet. The Foxy pillow pet is definitely a kick-ass pillow pet. Also, I just love Foxy's design. I don't know. He's my favorite design. Yeah, it's like she looks like she belongs in a Chuck E. Cheese. Actually, she looks a little goofy, but she looks better than the actual Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. And then you look at her like this, and all of a sudden she's actually still cuter than the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, but now unsettling. Wink, wink. Yep, yeah, What the fuck? Yeah, no, at that point in time, I'm not playing this game ever again. That is not a sound any machine should make. Okay, I can't tell if the goosebumps are from the sound or from the fact that my ceiling fan's on and I'm wearing a hoodie because it's cold in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god, I just realized something. Okay, so my younger cousin, she's like 5 years younger than me, has always been a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. She would often say that the reason Five Nights at Freddy's went the way it did was because someone fucked up the programming. But with everything being haunted, oh fuck. Yeah, yep. Kids vanishes at local pizzeria. Bodies not found. 5 children now reported missing. Suspect convicted. Local pizzeria threatened to shut down over animatronics. Over sanitation. Local pizzeria is set to close by year's end. Oh. Yeah, that's heavy as shit. And maybe one day we'll watch Matt Pat's theory that this is all based off of real Chuck E. Cheese incident where someone was using. I don't know everything, but I know that there were several children who were murdered at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if it was one of the mascots or something like that, but there was a. This is probably not based off of it, but definitely recently, like, you can suggest that it was an influence. Yeah. Initial tic-tac. Actually going on. As actual a bite of 87. Yeah, no. Rule number 4. People joke that it's the shit of 87. But seriously, it's like, why is that a rule? Like, Scott threw that in there as a joke. A funny one, but a joke. But hey, I'm not complaining. And yeah, no, it's like, you guys already knew this. That's why you fucking clicked the video. But, you're remembering it. Yep. Question, what's up with 1987 and like what happened to Scott Cawthon in 1987? What important event was Scott Cawthon subjected to in 1987? Yeah, yeah, 25. the early games were fun. That is genius game design. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He's there. Okay. Yeah, it's actually really balanced. That is incredibly balanced compared to later entries, which we will get to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair. Oddly long. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like, oh my god, this is a slog. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here's our list of games. Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Halloween Edition. Woo! FNAF World, FNAF World Ultimate Custom Night, or I don't know. FNAF Sister Location Custom Night, Pizzeria Simulator, Ultimate Custom Night, Help Wanted. I have no idea what this is. Or, no, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. That's Help Wanted. That's Dreadbear. That's the. Is that Freddy in Space? I don't know. That's. And then Security Breach and, I don't know what that is. Is I imagine he'll be covering the Mimic. Secret of the Mimic. Like that's not Rune. I don't know what that is. Well, I was expecting it because I've seen this video a half dozen times. Yeah, yeah. It's a great game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Yep. What could she possibly want? Fine. I hate that term. Yeah, you know what? That is fair. Like, seriously, his lore is that, he's like one of the original suits from an original pizzeria, and the son of the guy who built it, like, got shoved in his mouth and, well, crushed. And then later we find out that one of the missing children got locked inside, or got shoved inside of it, so there's two souls in there. And it's like, okay. And then there's the whole, like, sister location bit where it's like, or Ultimate Custom Night, where we find out that, well, you'll find out more about that when we get to it, but it's literally just like the vengeful spirit instead of Golden Freddy torturing a poor bastard who really isn't a poor bastard. Yeah. It's like that lore should be really simple. We should not be still looking for the lore and using him as our baseline. Yeah, yeah, I see that. Yeah, excellent Easter egg. I really hate that term. Fair enough. Oh my god, I've been here for 41 minutes. I did, Pastra. Yeah, and like I said, give it a moment to load. Go check out Pastra. He has a lot of good videos. I mean, next week you'll see me react to this, and the week following you'll see me react to this. And then if he releases the next one in 3 weeks' time, I'll react to that. But you know, there's a lot of like fun videos here that I'd be willing to review or like watch for you guys, or you know let you guys see my reaction. I mean, Critters. God, I love Critters. That is just wild. Yeah, I will watch this video on the channel at some point. I don't know when, I don't know why, but I will watch that at some point in time because that is a great video, and fuck that they just butchered the Nemesis. And yeah, but it's like, but yeah, you really see like how much he's got. That's like, all of that in the bag of chips. But yeah, this is the Ghost signing off.